And the storm has only just started. It's set to get stronger as we head through the day. Winds peaking along the south coast up to 85 miles an hour. A red warning in force for the Channel Islands with what looks like to be the lowest pressure the UK's ever recorded in the south.
By the way, Ben, there's a weather bomb. I've got things on.
So I could focus on Christmas just for now. So I love Christmas. We've already started taking pictures for Charlotte for presents she wants from Father Christmas. Not that Charlotte, obviously.
Where are my presents?
But when I trained with the Met Office in Exeter and Torquay, I lived in a hotel for every day for 2 months. For the whole of November, the whole of December, I had Christmas Day every day, and I loved it.
Is that because you were on your own?
No, I had other weather friends. We did the same.
Do get in touch. We're going to be debating this a little bit.
What's the outlook for people?
So it was a few weeks ago that we had our second named storm across northern areas, but this is our third named storm, Storm Kieran, and we name them from the Met Office because they are set to cause such widespread disruption. And the focus this time is in the south. So yes, it is called a weather bomb, or we call it explosive cyclogenesis. It's when our low pressure deepens by 24 millibars in 24 hours. It actually did that in 12 hours. And the isobars close together, it shows how windy it is set to be. So far, we've had a low pressure of 952 millibars. What does that mean? It is likely to be the lowest pressure we have ever recorded in England in November, and it's that means... So this is a zoom in of what's happening by 8 o'clock this morning. We've seen there on the north coast of Cornwall, the winds coming in from the north, gusts here around about 50 to 60 miles an hour. Then we have this low pressure spiralling. So right along the south coast at the moment, from the Isle of Wight eastwards, the winds are coming from a southerly direction. You can see 40-mile-an-hour gusts at Brighton by 8 o'clock. Storm Kieran arrived overnight, a deep area of low pressure, rapidly deepening. It's explosive cyclogenesis. It basically means it quickly deepened across the UK. The deeper low, the stronger the winds. And the peak winds we've seen so far, 93 miles an hour at Jersey. And here we saw a tornado overnight. So we saw... Well, yes, 99.9% of climate scientists agree that it's not just the fact that Earth is warming, it's warming so rapidly. And this year, we're likely to have our hottest year Earth has ever recorded globally, the hottest for 125,000 years. And it brings more extreme weather. A warmer atmosphere holds more moisture. For every 1 degree of warming, we have 7% more moisture, which means the storm we currently have, Storm Kieran, that rapidly deepened, explosive cyclogenesis. And this is the storm that moved in overnight. Rapid cyclogenesis, a weather bomb where it rapidly deepened, and it's caused winds to gust up to 93 miles an hour. It is ripping up trees. That is how powerful these strong winds are, and it is set to continue this morning. The winds are now northerly along the Cornish and Devon coast. The south coast is reasonably sheltered. Yes, Storm Kieran affecting southern areas of England. Jersey in particular, they have a red warning, wind gusts of over 100 miles an hour. And this is the devastation it caused. This is a video I've just seen right along the seafront in Jersey. The fronts of houses have been ripped off. They're evacuating people and moving them up inland because the winds have just been south. Wind warnings in force, amber, still until 5 o'clock this evening in the southeast. So it's set to get worse there before it gets better. Rain warnings in force for many. And here's our spiralling area of low pressure that rapidly deepened. This weather bomb, this explosive cyclogenesis that's bringing these gusts of 75 miles an hour gusts of wind along the north coast of Cornwall, a lull through central areas in the eye of the storm, but picking up through eastern areas, and there's more heavy rain and strong winds with widespread travel disruption. The advice is don't travel if you don't have to, but if you do, check before you leave.